Welcome all soldiers to the Fantasy Football War Council's podcast. Here are your co-hosts, Jonathan Arneson and Daniel Gutierrez.
Amazing talk. Hello and welcome to another meeting of the Fantasy Football War Council. I am your general in time, Jonathan, and as always, I'm joined by the brothers Grimm, Daniel and Mario. Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, sir.
Oh, dude, I should have said this before we started recording. I might have got this out. Daniel, we've had a request. You need a new exit.
I realized this, and that's why I was like, maybe somebody else say something. I don't know. What am I doing?
I was asking.
That original exit was
did it work?
total,
perfect.
Complete, off the cuff. Pulled it out of my ass the first episode we ever recorded. So,
But it worked. It was so
it did.
good. It
really
was.
well.
No, hey, I asked, but it was brought up, and I'm like, you're right.
Yeah.
Let's work on that. So,
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'll go to the polls and workshop it. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get those polls.
Yeah. Oh, I think we just got the outro.
Yeah.
Mario, you get those polls.
You get those polls.
Oh no, Eastern European over here. Let's see.
All right. Well, let's jump in.
Into the news.
Yeah, into the news. We have the Week 4 battles, and then our winners and losers.
Oh, I hadn't heard about this. This is sad.
Oh,
Von
this was
is suspended 4 games for violating the league's personal conduct policy for allegedly assaulting his pregnant girlfriend. Well, it had to do with an assault of a woman, so I'm surprised that he got any sort of reprimand from the league.
Right. Be like a 2-game. I'm sorry.
Shameful. Yep.
Right. A slap on the hand. Hey, don't do that again.
That's right.
And the guy is blind. Are we sure he knew it was his girlfriend at the time?
Yeah. If his glasses were off, then hey, he might have thought it was a man.
But
big silhouette.
This sucks. This really sucks though, because everyone says how much Von Miller's a cool dude.
Yeah.
And
He wasn't the only one. There was a lineman from, I think it was the Browns, that was also out on conduct policy as well.
Well, I mean, it's the Browns. I'm not surprised at that.
Yeah.
Exactly. There was a few players that were out, but I was just going for fantasy relevance. And I try and throw in the good defensive players here and there. There was also a defensive player, but I left it out this time.
Von Miller has massive potential to be one of the top IDP picks because he's actually been doing pretty well this year and then missed out on that.
Okay, question for you, because I know my thoughts on this.
Yeah.
Is he a first ballot gold jacket to you?
Not anymore.
Well, you have to take his whole career.
We have to take these allegations.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to be like, oh yeah, you did,
Yeah, that's going to take him out of
sully your legacy.
jacket. You totally have sullied it, man. Because honestly, this man was a gold jacket wearer, in my opinion.
I think he will be a Hall of Famer, whether or not it's first ballot or not.
Yeah,
depends on the allegations, I guess.
This puts a black eye on his legacy, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, hopefully he didn't give her a black eye, but
yeah, he gave her a black eye, though.
Oh yeah, that's shit. All right, moving on.
All right, moving on. All right, so 5 rookie O-linemen are listed at 0 pressures allowed. 4 more have only 1 pressure allowed, and Graham Barton has 2 pressures allowed at number 10 in this rookie class of O-linemen. Holy crap.
Right.
What a draft class. Why did anyone draft anything other than O-linemen? These numbers are phenomenal. Some of these are 4th round picks. That's phenomenal. I can't believe this.
I keep going back to like with hindsight, like Bears should have kept Justin Fields, drafted an offensive lineman, and Marvin Harrison. Like,
Marvin Harrison 1 and offensive lineman at 9.
yeah, and even try to
9.
move up, even if you wanted to move up to get something a little better. Like,
Yeah.
Man, it just breaks my heart. Like,
Can you imagine if they got Harrison and Alt? Like,
yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah. Anyway.
I believe, I think that their players are talented. I think that Williams has showed that he has the talent to succeed. They just need to get rid of Shane Waldron. They need to get a modern offensive coordinator in there. He's like in the same bucket as like Mike McDaniels, in my opinion, on the way that he coaches and
there's no imagination to anything. There's no. There's nothing.
You're not.
It's like he's pulling his place from Madden.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like he's pulling his place from Madden. I'm serious.
Nothing to help the offense whatsoever.
From
line up straight and go for it. And you're putting your rookie in the worst situations possible. Yeah. Yes, he was the overall pick. Yes, he's talented. Yes, you still need to put things in his favor so that he can succeed as best as possible.
Agreed. All right, some more sad news. More sad news, yeah. Christian McCaffrey has tendonitis of the Achilles. We already know this, but in both legs. Yeah, it's come out that it's in both legs now. So
his workout regimen happens with him.
Yeah, this is what happens when you just continuously work your body and push yourself to those limits. It ends your career extremely quickly. Ask Bo Jackson.
No, Bo Jackson was.
He was so fast he ran himself out of the hip.
He was so strong that he allowed a 300-pound man to pull his hip out of socket while he continued running.
Yeah,
that's just. Yeah.
Well, that's I don't know. I mean,
what do you think? First ballot gold jacket for McCaffrey?
Oh,
I
absolutely.
certainly hope so.
That's an absolute.
If I will be even more mad than I was for Gates not getting it this last year, after crushing almost all wide receivers at the tight end position. What the fuck?
No, I've got to share. I got to share some of that little anger. So, I'm leaving that.
A possible another gold jacket here. Devontae Adams officially requests a trade. Raiders want a player and a second-round pick as compensation. I think a player in a second round is fair.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Adams go to the Steelers.
Oh my. That's what they're lacking right now. It is their biggest issue is their wide receivers. Yeah. I would like to see that. I think Adams could be a Hall of Famer with the correct next team because he's not going to get that jacket staying in the Raiders. I'll tell you right now.
Yep. No, we always said that was a mistake on his behalf. Maybe Cardinals could bring him in too. That would be kind of fun. They could take Wilson, the second-year receiver who's got some promise to him, and trade Adams for what's his name? Michael Wilson, I think. A new number 2 receiver in the house, plus a vet to help Harrison. That would be a smart move on their behalf too.
That's a pretty good smart move. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, because they have Dortch catching a lot of passes, but Michael Wilson's underused.
Yeah. He's underused, and he's got a high ceiling. He's just not going to hit it in Arizona with the way that he's basically the prototype of what Harrison was, right?
Now,
yeah.
What if you're the Chiefs? You need a receiver, and you hand a second away because you're always at the bottom of the draft, and you get.
Will they accept that second?
I'm just saying that's not a bad.
No. I agree, but I think if I were the 49ers, I'd want their first because it's at the very end anyway. Okay, and speaking of the Chiefs, Rashi Rice.
You set him up.
He goes down on Sunday, feared ACL injury, and they're looking through MRIs. They said they won't know till next week the severity. So, I mean, I'd say prayers, but seems like a freaking douchebag, so I don't know.
You know, this is bad luck. You're now slower for when you make it to prison. You're not getting away from anybody at this point.
Yeah, he just handed over the keys to Henry Ruggs.
I don't think he just handed the keys over to his butthole, but all right.
He really should hand over the keys more often so he gets less traffic citations.
I agree completely, but he's probably going to lose his license anyway. So, Odell Beckham's window to practice is open and his return window. I think what's that, the 20-day return window? His window is open.
3 weeks, I think 21 days.
Yeah.
What team is he on now?
Miami.
Oh, just in time to catch passes from no one.
Tyler Huntley. Hey, Huntley did okay for the Ravens.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. Better offensive line. I'd say better offensive line. He was behind.
In previous years. Yeah.
Well, when he was there. Yeah, when he was there, it was a better offensive line.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think that Harbaugh is one of the best coaches in the NFL. I think Mike McDaniels is a fantastic coach, but I don't think I think he relies on his system more than he relies on his players, and that's the difference between the two of those.
Yep. So, I don't think he strengthens his plays on the players either.
We call that the McVay way. When you stick to your system. That's the McVay way. When you stick to your system and 100%. Don't do anything else. That's
I think they're one and the same there.
Yes. Although I think McDaniels is a little more of a smart ass.
And he's nice. He's actually nice to people too.
Yeah, I agree. Less pompous. He comes off less pompous.
But most of the Shanahan guys are just. Well, I mean, they're stressed. They're constantly focused on winning, and they miss a little of the human side. And McDaniels has been through some stuff, and so he remembers the human side. So they're all freaking smart and freaking fantastic. But it's just who would you rather hang out with? And I think McDaniels would be most people's answer out of that whole
I have to agree with that
tree.
One. I mean, they're playing human chess. Let's be honest. They're playing human chess. So.
Yeah.
All right. Buccaneers are keeping Sterling Shepard on the active roster.
He did well Sunday.
He did very well on Sunday. Baker was thrown to him since college, so there's that kind of chemistry that's there. And Jalen McMillan will be missing a couple of weeks with a hamstring issue that he got in practice, so this move makes sense.
And it was nice to see the two twin brothers play each other on Sunday.
Right. Yeah. Well, Zion's better.
Zion is much better.
I think Trey Palmer has an injury that he might miss a couple of weeks too. So Cameron Johnson and Sterling Shepard are the next guys up. And they both did decently well, even though Cameron Johnson missed that touchdown pass that bounced off of his hands. That would have been pretty epic for his first reception to be a touchdown, but hey, it is what it is. Missed it.
Yeah.
Yep. And then in other Tampa news, Tom Brady was the broadcaster for the Tampa Bay game.
In fine form.
He was tearing Baker apart due to finding out that in a previous interview, Baker said that when he showed up at Tampa, all the players were stressed. Tom Brady found this as a personal assault and started picking everything Baker did under fine comb and microscope.
Everything.
He was being a prick. And second half was a little better because I'm sure someone talked to him. But he also said that he was given the opportunity by the Bears as well as Tampa Bay to come back from retirement. And the Bears would only offer him $10 million, whereas the Buccaneers offered him $27 million. So many lives were lost providing this information.
Yeah, he has a bunch of cards.
Chicago is mourning.
Yeah.
But, could have been your Super Bowl, maybe.
I was thinking of that Super Bowl.
Probably not.
Probably not. Not with the pieces they had there. He made a good choice.
Buccaneers have a lot of pieces that all came together.
Oh, yeah. He liked a lot of reasons. There was, he said 8 cards full of reasons for the Buccaneers. So.
Yeah, and 4 of those were Mike Evans, and the other 4 were Chris Godwin.
He just had their names spelled out.
Yeah, that's right.
So, all right, continuing the Tampa Bay talk, we're going to have a moment here to share the history of Lavonte David, who joins Derek Brooks as the only 2 Buccaneers in history with 1,500 tackles. Tackle. Love it.
Same year as Kuiper. Kuiper went in the first round, and David went in the second round.
Yeah, and David is still here, and Kuiper is just a hole in my heart.
Yep.
And
I will let Mario read this next one since he was finishing typing it out. I don't know what he's talking about.
Okay,
I have a feeling he's talking about how many 200 games Derrick Henry. I have this written in later.
He missed it by 1, though. He's
tied. He's tied.
Yeah, Derrick Henry has 480 rushing yards through week 4 of this season.
Yep.
He has been the top in rushing yards every single year since 2011.
I saw this come across my feed earlier, and it had his name in every single year.
13 years of the king.
Yeah.
Holy
that's
crap.
why he wears the crown, right? We don't call anybody else the king.
But we always talk about him as the Yeti, right? The Yeti comes out.
Well, that's because he comes out in December. Yeah.
Yeah. But the first 4 games of every season.
Oh, I mean, he plays well all season long. The dude some running backs fall off, and this dude doesn't fall off. It's like he gets stronger in the cold.
He continues to get better, but this is a stat that I read that was phenomenal. And another one is Dan Campbell nearly shed a tear again in press conference. Because one of the reporters told him that
Goff is perfect.
What did he think of Jared Goff not missing a single pass he'd thrown all game? And he said, "Oh, well, I just gave the game ball to somebody else, so I feel awful right now."
I didn't know that. He said I didn't realize that. Yeah, that's funny.
That was funny. Yeah, Goff was amazing at that game.
Direct quote from the Fighting Dan Campbells.
Love it.
I wonder if they're going to give Henry a jacket and a crown. That would be kind of cool.
Dude,
well, at least his bus should have a crown, or he should put a crown on his bus at his ceremony. You know what I mean?
You know those shoulder pads that have the dangly things that the colonels wear? That his gold jacket should have that.
That's funny. That's funny. All right, let's jump into our battles. Let's get this first one out of the way, shall we?
Ooh, all right, here we go. Mighty Boston's kick off their 2-game win streak by taking down Reign of Ramses 208.57 to 174.38 with a point differential of 34.19 points. Nothing to scoff at. This was an ass kicking as Boston's ended Ramses' reign. Mario's Boston's had 8 of his 12 players overachieve on their projections for the week, being much more round of a team this week than last. As you recall, he had like 3 receivers that basically carried his entire team last week. Well, John had an unfortunate week with 7 of his 12 players underachieving on their projections. How bad was it? Well, Reign of Ramses only had 3 players score over 15 points. Ouch. Better luck next week, John. At least you weren't MIA. And let's see if Mario can keep his win streak going.
Yeah, good game, Mario.
Lightning.
Yeah, my team did not show, so that was a fun one.
That was a painful one. That sucks.
I need the AC/DC playing Thunder.
Yeah, Thunder. Yeah, great. Yeah, that was a rough week, but hey, it's nice when the Bucks win. It's all right. At least one team wins, right? So.
Yep.
I lost all 3 money leagues this week. It was a rough week, so.
Yeah.
It was a rough week. Won every other game, of all 8. I only lost those 3, so it's like, screw the hell. All right. In our closest battle, Hercules' Huge Sock continues his march to greatness, this time against Apache Gorillas. 188.35 to 181.17, just 7.18. Our closest battle this week, making Daniel the recipient of this week's Purple Heart. Led by his 3 running backs, Derrick Henry, we were just talking about, Aaron Jones, and Jordan Mason, 42 points, 22, and 27. Now on the other side, they were matched. CeeDee Lamb, Jaden Reed, and Brian Robinson, 24, 23, and 23. Derrick Henry tied for the most 200-yard games in history. This week was 199. He was robbed, right? 1 year. We just talked about that. But here was just 7.18 that took this victory. Congratulations, Vince, on another big win. Say it, Daniel.
Fuck you, Vince.
I'm with
All the
you.
way in Japan.
I'm with you.
He's in Japan right now.
Oh, very nice.
He's still beating
way
from across the seas.
Mm.
I went back and forth on whether to start Prescott or Hurts. And Hurts was listed as like QB2 on the week, and Prescott was listed as like QB12. And I was like, but I really want to put Prescott in. And I chickened out rather than making my own call. And I would have won by 0.04 points if I started Prescott instead. So this one stings a little extra.
That does. Yeah. I don't know what to say because, there's nothing I could have done to have won, so it's nice to know that, I just fucked up. And then
I feel better when it's just like, oh, yeah, I just got annihilated. There's nothing I could have done.
Exactly.
But when I go through and switch the players in position 4 times during the week, and then the one that I landed on, that's
everyone. The worst is when every single person on your bench outscores everyone on your starting roster, and you're like, everything I could have done would have made it a difference. Just any decision, pick a decision, close your eyes and poke, and it would have done. Close your eyes and poke.
Yeah.
Fantasy
football.
Yeah. Thank you. We love you, gods. Thank you.
That sounds like that one really hurts you.
It does.
Oh, I see what you did there.
So on to our next match. Ooh, so this was 175.42 to 209.40. Difference in points of 33.98. Not our biggest blowout, but a pretty sound beating. Aztec Warrior caught the common cold and fell short in this matchup. The pubes from Saving Ryan's Privates caused a tickle and a sneeze that led to death as Ryan's Privates mushroom marched all over Aztec Warrior's grave. Kenny Three Sticks led a valiant effort, but was overcome by the consistent bombardment from none other than Sam Darnold. That, as I say his name, I can't help but think of Matt Damon in the movie. What's the marionette movie?
Team America.
Team America. Yeah, exactly. That is Sam Darnold to me, and but not just Sam Darnold. Jahmyr Gibbs, Kyron Williams, and the Indianapolis Colts. At one player past an airtight seal, Aztec Warriors cried uncle and will have years of therapy to wash this stain away. They were the third lowest score this week and look to rebound off of waivers. Good luck, Martin, and congratulations to Uncle Rob on your filthy domination. Just the kind of thing a Raiders fan would pay for.
Absolutely. And Martin's team needs some help. I mean, his team's been struggling and getting some. When he does perform, he plays against a team that is doing much better. One of those weeks, so
yeah,
1-3. So it's a team, but hey,
bad luck.
Fantasy, right? I was just gonna say that's the luck that we all run into. So
yeah. Oh, fantasy. All right. In our next battle, this was a close, well-fought battle with McCaffrey's Brigade taking the win against Kuiper Belt Soldiers, 189.4 to 171.28, extending Ellen's win streak to 3, while Kuiper Belt Soldiers extended their losing streak to 3. Even though these teams' win records are headed in different directions, this was a close battle and very well matched. Jason Sanders was able to keep pace ahead of David Montgomery on Monday night's games to seal the win for Allen. Kickers have never been more important than this season. Congratulations on Allen on being first place. Let's see how long you can hold it. You know, we just looked through this matchup, and it was just full of just meh on both sides, but everybody scored well. It didn't leave me much to talk about, so I just went on their winning and losing streaks there.
No, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
It's how a couple of the matchups.
It was like to be expected for their team's scores. You know, that's kind of the way I felt about it. But
agreed, it's a very low matchup on both sides. But like you're talking, McCaffrey did really well, and this is the team that was plagued by losing McCaffrey, and he's still successful. He's doing well.
Well, he still has Kamara, who's actually the top running back.
Yeah. Well, I'm not talking about top right now. I was talking about like top at draft. You lose your 101. That's kind of like.
Yeah, but Chas knows well.
Oh, yeah.
Number one overall person that can't go wrong, how often does that actually end in them not playing most of the season?
It's more than you think, right? Most people think that you draft that person.
I think it was 10 out of 12 times, I thought, over the past 12 years.
Yeah, it's usually drafting that first pick is more likely to be a bust than it is to do help you, right? So your first pick's very important. Oh my goodness, it's so important.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Oh, here we go with the alliteration.
This I started writing this one yesterday during Monday Night Football. We usually write these sometime throughout our Tuesday day, but this one I started a whole day early because it was the theme, right? The whole V for Vendetta. It's V versus V. So, all right. Venerable Varathranga's vanguard vainly vied for victory, but vivacious Valkyries vaulted vigorously, vanquishing their vaunted foes. Valiantly Valkyries' visceral viciousness vexed Varathranga's vulnerable veterans. 237.62 to 176.05. That is 61.57. Victimize Varathranga's vital vigor. Vanished. Victorious Valkyries vociferously celebrated their valiant victory, vindicating valorous foes. Varathranga's vulnerability vexed vociferous fans, vainly seeking vindication. Victorious Valkyries vaulted to victory, victorious in valorous verdicts. I was running out of these, guys. Valued victors, they claimed the venerable Medal of Distinction, venerating the vital victor. Vigilant judges vested them with the valorous Bronze Star, verifying their vicious vitrosity. Valkyries vaporized their vaunted foes, validating their victory. I hope you all enjoyed this vivid, vivacious victory. Congratulations, Chaz.
Hey, you just earned your daytime Emmy with that one.
All right. I mean, I really totally just thought of E for Vendetta. I really love that movie, right? Good movie. Yeah. So, it was the Varathranga's Vengeance versus the Victorious Valkyries, and Ollie versus Jazz. Jazz did a very good job. She had the highest score of the week and the biggest blowout. So, wish I could have done that to him. You know, it's always fun to do those things to people. Anyway.
Yeah, your wife had to do it for you.
Yeah, I beat him. It just wasn't like this. So
she had to blow him out for you.
Exactly. It's all right. It's all right.
So, worth it.
Yeah, whatever. You know what? I can't do it. I'm getting old. I'll just send her. She's younger. There's a reason. So, all right. Let's jump into our treasure battles. Yeah.
Treasure Hunters, here we go. Offensive player this week picked up by the Treasure Hunters. Jose picked up Chase Brown. You motherfucker.
Right?
I held you all last year, and I believed in you. This is how you repay me? 30.4 points on someone else's team? I see how it is. This feels like Drake and Rihanna. Hope you're happy. Still love you. But fuck you too. And of course, one of the highest scoring things this week was the defense, which was Chas picking up the Denver Broncos versus the New York Giants?
Yes, sorry, that is a little small. The Jets.
Yeah, it's the Jets. I'm sorry. Both two New York teams. They're a mess. I can't really tell between the two of them. But good on you, Chas. They put up 52 points against Tampa Bay, which is one of the top offenses this year. And you said, what do we do if I put them up against a team that isn't so good? Great job, Chess. That's the kind of stuff you can't let go that you have to pick up. Next is the defensive player that was picked up, and that was by none other than fellow manager and God of War himself, Jonathan. Kyle Van Noy was picked up, and he put up 26 points. we've been fighting this IDP battle left and right because there have been so many up and downs.
Mm-hmm.
So when you hit a solid hit like this, damn, that feels good. Doesn't that feel good, John?
It does, and I will tell you, this was the third defensive player I swapped in and out this weekend. So the first was I had Micah Parsons. Daniel, I dropped Micah Parsons.
I saw.
Yeah, I know. And, well, I know that they're not going to list him as IR right away, so it's going to linger. You know what I mean? I hate when teams leave him unquestionable because you can't do anything with it. So, I went and grabbed someone else. That guy got 6 points, but being that he was on my bench, I was able to drop him and go grab Kyle Van Noy, who did wonderful. So,
cha-ching!
Yeah, for next week I'm set. So, which is perfect because I have a bye week next week, and this man's going to fill in nicely. So,
very nice.
Yeah, buddy. All right. So last week in our pick'ems, Mario went 4-1. You're killing it, by the way, Mario. And Daniel and myself both went 2 and 3. Mario leads the year. The last 2 weeks you have had very good weeks. I think we need to follow your lead, maybe.
I know. Just change him.
I know, right? Yeah, just whatever he says.
So what are you picking, Mario?
Yeah. Mario leads the year at 13-7, while me and Daniel trail at 9-11. Let's see how we do this week, and let's pick them. All right. First battle.
Reign of Ramses versus Saving Brian's Privates. John versus Uncle Rob. John, I'm going you. You have less affected bye weeks and better matchups.
Yeah, I have to hunt something tonight, but I am hunting something. So.
Oh, you're not a good manager if you're not hunting every single week.
Dude, you need to be hunting every week, regardless if you need it or not, right?
Whether or not you are granted what you ask for, I'm still like, have mercy, John. You are going to destroy this week.
I hope so. I need to come back. I was.
If I'm wrong on this, I will be very surprised. There were a couple. This is the most lopsided week if everything stays normal. But this is fantasy. And fantasy is not normal.
And that's where I'm like, hey, I have good matchups, but that means nothing. Look, even Sleeper, I'm listed as 151 to 149, which that's the high of the higher, right? But it still shows me as the 45% winner and him as the 55% winner. So,
yeah,
0 cents.
0 cents.
I know, but that's Sleeper, so I take it with a grain of salt, but. Yeah, I like the matchups, and I hope that tonight's waivers go well, so we'll see. Hercules Huge Sock takes on I'm an Aztec Warrior.
Second versus last.
Yeah, 3-1 versus 1-3. Our league is starting to split. We're not going to have a 2-game split like last season.
Oh, he's going to attack the split like nobody's business, and someone better stop him before the whistle comes out.
I agree. Could you imagine this team if he actually put in his tags and had Gibbs? Just saying.
Gibbs and Henry.
Just saying.
Yeah. Yep. Well, we're all taking Vince, I think, right?
We all three are.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
All of us.
I'm writing Hercules because the man is a demigod at the moment. This team is fully in. It came from the penis of Zeus. So
close.
I'm shaking it off right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you shook something off, and it hit me last week. So Apache Gorillas takes on the victorious Valkyries. Well, at least I don't have to write another V saga.
Oh, I'm going with me, as customary.
I mean, I would expect nothing less.
I'm also going with Daniel.
Ooh.
That's a surprise.
Well, so
I looked at matchups, and
I did this.
It's harder for her to fill the holes that she has.
She's got a few that she
than what you have to fill.
Yeah.
Truth.
She's got a few that she needs to hunt. Now, there were a few of your matchups. I like a few of her matchups more, but I think she needs to. Mario's right. She has a harder time. She's got a wide receiver. She's got a defensive player. She has some things that she has to hunt for that are not on her bench.
Correct.
And it all depends on if she can get it tonight. So I would say her with a question mark, but actually I write down you. I write down you unless she gets what she needs, honestly.
Exactly. And this league, people pay so much attention. It's so hard to get what you need.
Yep.
And so, yeah, since she's not the bottom of the list, I think it's hard for... I still put Daniel in there.
Yep. No, I agree. I think he's got the edge at the moment because of what she's missing. So
he's the father of three. He's pretty good at edging right now.
He's got the practice. So battle for
better than I'd like. Yes.
The Kuiper Belt Soldiers takes on Smitey Mighty Bostones. Mario, it was easy. I wrote down your name very quickly.
Yeah.
Poor Jose. This team is struggling. It's hurt, and it's a bye week. Big bye week for it. He's missing some stuff.
I agree. I went with Mario, and because of the way that the mashups go, I don't have much hope for poor Jose this week. But, these are the ones that Mario loses. Do have to say that.
Well, the sad thing is, like, he could easily replace Joe Mixon because that's an out, but it's Dave Montgomery's bye week, so that's a big You got Bucky Irving, but that's a Thursday game versus Atlanta. Now, Thursday games are usually running games, not passing games, so maybe that's a good way to go because I think that's a better option over Chris Brown against Baltimore. Just saying. I don't know. He needs to hunt a defensive player. He doesn't have one, but he's got some running backs. This dude has nothing but running backs on his bench. I wish I had some of these, actually. I need a running back. I should hit him up.
Oh, I was going to say, I hear trade potentials coming.
That's what I'm saying. I need a running back. I should really be hitting him up. So, I wonder. Okay, well, I am writing Mario down here. It's just too easy.
Let's hope the matchup is as well.
Oh, you're throwing lightning bolts and you're Smitey.
I am. This sizzle is
Smitey,
great,
dude. Yeah, you're Smitey. You're bringing the seasoning, and you're just like zap. So everybody else.
And the next battle.
And our final, McCaffrey's Brigade, which, by the way, I've mentioned he needs to change his team name. He'll get on that, he says, versus Verathranga's Vengeance.
Yeah.
I went with Alan McCaffrey's on this one.
It's hard to go against Alan with everything he's been putting up lately. He's been a freaking freight train. However, I saw that Ali has to pick things up off waivers, and he is a magician on waivers, and we hate him for it.
It's because he cheats.
I'm not counting him out. Yeah, right? That's the only logical explanation. It's like Ancient Aliens. Ali is our aliens. It's the answer every single week. We're like, how the fuck did he get that? We know he doesn't do homework. How did he pull that off?
I mean, well,
so I'm
in a sense of homework,
on the fact that he's a fucker.
In the sense of homework, I think you're saying because He does do homework, but it's not in the sense like you and me do it. Like we know their names, we know who Logan Wilson
he works
is.
in the office and he has underlings.
He's just looking at numbers.
Research for him.
Oh, you're thinking this is like Inside Out. They're calling down to like the mental underbrain. They're like underlings. Give me a dream. It's like the dream department where they're
I'm supposed to do waivers tonight. John from water tank department meeting room. You fill that out for me tonight. And then all of a sudden we're like, how the fuck did he come up with that? That was a great pick. And then he's just
when they're afraid of losing their job, right? I mean, I don't know. When you're the boss and, when you wear the tie like that, it's a suit. It's a power suit. It's a power suit. It is. It's definitely a power suit. But I'm going against him. Alan. I'm picking Alan. Don't hate me, Ellie. I'm picking Ollie.
I gotta love on Ollie also, because he's the only one willing to drink tequila bottles with me.
I give no love to him. And they do drink bottles. Yeah, they do drink literal bottles. I give no love. He is my longest standing enemy. I love him, by the way. But no, I cannot see him do good. No. That's my son's favorite word. No.
Yes.
No.
Oh, he's reached that stage, huh?
No. It's funny because he, when you put something on the TV, he'll want to watch Cars or something else. But like, you put something else on, and he'll point and go, no, and he'll just shake his head, and you're like, but I want to watch this. And he's like, no. It's hilarious. So, I love it. All right. Looks like Alan, and Ollie. So we are split. I like it.
Hey.
Okay. We'll see how we do. Thanks for marching with us. Tune in next week to see how we do on our pickups. Who is our Bronze Star winner? Who is our Purple Heart? And who will be our next MIA? And as always,
keep battling.
War, bring us sacrifices.
In the pit. That one's